I would not forget the last presentation because I think it's building on top of it and I say some general perspective and simulation and general training environment for yeah, the motivation we get still holds. One thing that strikes me is that despite all the prospects, AI, or the purposes, question of autonomous systems or cybersecurity systems is not getting deeper yet. The reasons are multiple, and I think the three most prominent ones is that cybersecurity is complex, and in general, there's not enough data and not enough tools. And I would like to address those reasons to the presentation. In general, I would say that the state of training environment that under research and underdeveloped. I mean, there's a lot of simulation environment for different domains, for networks. You have a lot of useful tooling for this stuff. But these can actually be used for training cybersecurity systems that can be then deployed. For example, you have AI and use it for training the algorithm of this. It's not really transparent with real life cybersecurity. And those tools that are available for cybersecurity either and it's a general problem that is true of this. And what we don't see is the actual create solutions for people. And more detail on the simulation environments, they often build as a new performance. So somebody has some algorithm or train and they either use this environment that works for them, or just build an environment that create more specific solution. But there are no real components for those. And we were in a situation a few years ago that we also did autonomous cybersecurity solutions. And when we were trying to decide which environment to use, and we have a way to compare. Yeah, we look at what they work and guess how good they are. But between those environments, it's and but over the years, people were asking us, why are you using this environment, training stuff, and to say, okay, we think that they don't do what we need, but we didn't really have an objective answers. We decided to change it and say how we train framework for comparing those environments. And this framework consists of say 3 parts. First is the ontology for cyber terrain that are used in simulations. Then there's a framework for evaluating properties of actors within a simulation. And then we include the measure of quality in terms of For the cyber terrain simulation ontology, we divided cyber terrains into 5 interrelated planes, where at the bottom there's a topology plane that describes how the infrastructure actually that is being simulated is represented. Over that is the logic plane that describes how the functionality of stuff during the simulation is achieved. Then, on top of this, the data communication plane that deals not with how the agents operate in the simulation, but how the actual parts or the mechanism of the simulation communicates to the properties in effect. Then is the supervision observation plane that provides observation principles. And across those the plane that describes how actors of state change methods are represented. To evaluate the actors, we have a little bit extended the CY framework, where we describe how the actors in the simulation are using. So we look at their impact and the role. We look at the opportunities, at the domains that the agency work. We look at their capabilities. That is, what is limiting them in security protection. We also look at the preferences they have. That is, how they are prioritizing their action based on some secondary independent considerations. And we also check if there's some present level certification, like other factors that influence each opportunities. And also we specify some generic types of factors that adversaries, vendors, that are participants. We call them facing just for example, drone running service. There can be other types for the and finally, based on the microscope techniques, we evaluate the simulation environment with regard to the technical strategy. So we have some metrics that we use metrics to measure the competitiveness of those simulation environments. Now, we did these, or we use this system framework to evaluate these simulation environments that are available for us. And the goal that we have in mind was to assess which are the most suitable for producing solutions that they need for. And you said that this means that we're looking for simulators that for mail abstractions, that they provide some actionable description of the terrain, users, vulnerability, that they provide enough details, that they are dynamic, able to evolve, and also as much as we can do this. From those many simulation environments, we analyzed 4 of them: the Snow Cycle, Cyborg, which was being the environment we use. And I also had the analysis of the muscle which was described earlier. Within the paper, there's a couple of large tables that describes all the particular aspects of those simulators. I will not skip it and go to the results. And then we find that comparable used to do before, cyber assist, and so and there was a sort of we we do them and allow you to follow the information of those here, and we base that on two scenarios for cyber agent challenge, an open challenge for developers to open agents that use some the topology like that, where the attacker is starting using host and FP extract some data, and for how to use similar similar topology with the small number of machines of the subnets, but with let's say more complex like graph. We use those scenarios to evaluate those environments in terms of the developers of those solutions, and how easy is to develop autonomous solutions using these tools, and how these tools are conducive to producing again, the details the paper, actually the details are a little longer paper. This short, so you can details. The important thing is that both environments create similar goals using similar approaches. I mean, each one has some strong and weaker side and features, but the gist of it is that goal will be used to get close to creating the focus. Neither tool will get you far enough, but they get you far. But as I read the paper, cybersecurity implementations, it's probably more good. So yeah, there are those two tools, either the internet paper, and I'm going to introduce our simulation framework, which is a multi-agent dispute simulation framework. So the specific way for cybersecurity. It's being developed as a highly extensible framework with comprehensive API that you can use to build your simulation solutions. If the or it has a lot of advanced features, so I think it's relevant. For example, it supports transformation of those simulation artifacts, like those messages that are passed on between simulations, and this supports the transformation of those artifacts to some other like flows, which is a nice way where you can, for example, have the simulation runs, but you can have a real world IDS system running decided to just use the messages because being transferred to the execution and transformation to the user, feed it to the IDS and wait for the response of the system to actually whoever needs to implement all those system, you can just move them up to simulation and make it part of the simulation. The first one will get you to the modeling, stakeholder, but well, compared to the use cases where you can do simulation, planning, we do simulation, and how we move from simulation to emulation. As we do lesson and we also use the approach that moving from simulation to emulation is completely transparent to the users. There's no difference between those environments. Completely integrated into the so you can use what you will learn in the simulation to just do the actual student emulation. This goal is part of the bigger project that we are doing right now in this called AI Dojo. It's a project to create a platform for autonomous cybersecurity. We are integrating the simulation and emulation part with libraries of agents with different behaviors. We can just plug into it. Also, we're a way to create cybersecurity scenarios to provide necessary very frameworks to these agents. And we're working on a way to be able to create scenarios from the small ones up to APD scale scenarios from the largest segment societies. And finally, something you're interested in. We have a board which is a follow-up to the successful that was established within the research program. The original plan is to come up with a specification for the architecture of autonomous cyber systems. And as this specific mandate, we decided to continue, which is trying to coordinate some of the research in ultimate focus, furthering developing autonomous cybersecurity system. And within the group, we have the right sector. So, if you're interested, yeah, that's just what we mean. Presentation. This is the control.
Thank you for sorry. Hi. So I have a small bunch of stuff. Just like I should say actually CC4. Just check that. Can you find fragment? So the UCLT behind what it's like, there's a second what it's got system fragment. Chuck, you link that.
Okay, thank you.
And for threats, I was looking at your list and it's quite connected to the threat agent ideas from Oasis. Might be worth double checking across there.
Which industry
you had a set of he's making way too many notes. Oh, and actual evaluation. So we're looking at that kind of right cells from the red agent. So that's what and just last one, page 4 is out soon. Cool. As soon as sometime in the next levels.
Good.
Okay.
Yes. Kind of skip through the incident away. You have two words to that.
In general, we call that national is too high level in that the abstraction profession compared to cyber system. And yeah, that is probably the main problem we see that goes to
It's too high level.
It's too high level. Yes, because for example, there was there's some services with only that high level guys. I mean, so you don't really have the way to differentiate the version is someone's use some of the compared to example soccer, it has a description of the machines of the down to level processing files and so on. So if we talk about more complex attacks that, for example, require some modifications on a host than doing the multi-stage attacks, then you probably need this lower level of abstraction to express that and to provide, for example, the necessary elements for the emulation of the we actually have another tool that I described here, which is for orchestration. It was generally or originally used for orchestration of web giving tools, and we just modify it, and we have say some kind of middleware that transforms those simulated actions into calls to different tools from Metasploit and just shell commands and so on. So when we deploy in the real world, we have an agent, we have a soft or some small layer that makes it think still in a simulation environment. It's kind of the translation. So I can do the aperture and other tools. It's executing those.
You tested
Yes, because yeah, the we are still not that far of creating agents. We spend most of our time creating environments. We use agents that are programmed, that are going for some scenarios. So there's no responsibility. They know something.
Okay, thank you. Let's answer speak up again.